Want a beach retirement that costs half of Florida? You can have that and more. Stay tuned because you will be shocked at the prices. If you're an American who's tired of running the rat race and are staring down retirement or already living it, wondering if your dollars could stretch further where the surf meets the sand, yes, you can live your dream life for less than you ever imagined. In this video, I'll tell you how with smart choices, your monthly budget can shrink and your quality of life can grow. You came here for specifics, so I won't dance around the numbers. I'll lay out estimated monthly costs for single retirees, and I'll name one town that beats US healthcare value head-to-head. If you want to control your money and your future, listen up. This isn't about escaping responsibility. It's about getting more for what you've earned. Welcome back to Retire Without Borders, where I show you how to live your best retirement. Subscribe for more about living overseas. So, 5 beach towns, specific costs, visa basics, and a surprise winner. Let's go. Puerto Vallarta is a classic for a reason. Beaches, sunsets, an active expat scene, and very reasonable costs for a coastal Mexican city. For a single retiree, expect monthly costs of $1,500 to $3,000. Rent will run you $1,500 to $1,800 a month for a one-bedroom. Utilities will cost less than $200 a month. Groceries will only cost between $80 and $200 a month. Healthcare and insurance will cost less than $200 a month. You can even buy a condo with an ocean view for $150,000 to $300,000, a far cry from many U.S. coastal prices. Comparable U.S. coastal living will be $3,800 to $6,000 per month, often double. But how does healthcare compare for major procedures? Mexico is well known for fantastic healthcare. The city has private clinics and international hospitals that cater to expats. Routine care and outpatient procedures are accessible. Many retirees choose private insurance or pay-as-you-go with local doctors at much lower prices than the States. Medicare doesn't cover care abroad. Have a plan. Property near the Malecon holds rental demand for part-timers at a fraction of U.S. prices. Bottom line, PV offers US-level conveniences at a fraction of the ongoing cost. Playa del Carmen checks a lot of boxes, a vibrant expat community, quick flights to major US hubs, and a strikingly affordable Caribbean-adjacent lifestyle. Monthly for a single retiree, about $1,400 to $2,000 a month. Rent is only $700 to $1,200 a month. Groceries, utilities, insurance, similar to Puerto Vallarta. You can spend on comforts, or save by blending into local life. Frequent direct flights and short hop times simplify family visits and medical travel. Visa options include temporary residency. Many navigate them without pricey legal help if prepared. Expat clubs and community infrastructure help you land smoothly. English-speaking providers are common. Banking options add convenience. Versus U.S. coastal cities, you often save $1,000 to $2,500 per month. That margin funds travel, healthcare, and breathing room. Routine care is solid. Major procedures via private facilities or short flights. A like-minded community helps men adapt and thrive. Playa del Carmen delivers flexibility and access. Do watch my video on retiring in Mexico for more information. You'll be glad you did. The link is above and in the description. Tamarindo gives you Pacific waves, surf, town culture, and Costa Rica's political stability and healthcare system to boot. Here, you'll spend roughly $1,500 to $2,200 a month for a single retiree, rent commonly $700, groceries, utilities, and transport bundled into that figure. Residency is reliable. The Pensionado program is built for retirees, with clear qualification based on pension income. Public and private options are solid. Private clinics in Tamarindo handle outpatient care. Complex cases go to bigger city hospitals. Private ER visits can run about $200 to $500, versus thousands in the US for similar treatment. That difference matters when you carry a healthcare buffer. Pensionado perks can cut bills further. More on that later. Property ranges from condos to homes, often better value than US coasts. Community is tight-knit, with an outdoors-first lifestyle. Plan for trips to larger hospitals when needed. Put all the math together, and Costa Rica often wins on stability and value. If you want nature plus predictable services, Tamarindo is a contender. I have a full deep dive on retiring in Costa Rica. You can check it out by clicking the link above or in the description. Las Terrenas sits on a beautiful stretch of the Samana Peninsula and delivers surprising affordability for beach living. Monthly costs for a single retiree, $1,000 to $1,600. Rent commonly, $400 to $900. Property bargains are real, from about $80,000 to around $200,000, depending on size and proximity. Ownership without mortgage stress becomes possible. The expat scene is growing, which eases integration and English language services. Local care is basic but functional for routine needs. For specialists, many use hospitals in Santo Domingo, or fly from Punta Cana, or go international for big procedures. Low costs leave room for flights home, private insurance, or occasional international care. Compared to U.S. counterparts, Las Terrenas can be 40%, up to 60% cheaper monthly once housing is set. Plan long-term meds. Shipping versus local procurement can affect your budget. If affordability and community are your priorities, put Las Terrenas on your shortlist. Lagos blends Atlantic beaches, a stable legal environment, and European healthcare standards. The legal framework is predictable and strong. Healthcare quality is a major draw. Monthly for a single retiree, $1,800 to $2,600. Rent, roughly $800 to $1,500. Healthcare insurance, $200 to $400. The D7 and other retirement-friendly pathways are well documented. Public care provides EU-level access many find reassuring. Lower crime, strong infrastructure, and reliable services add real value. Elective procedures often cost less than private U.S. options. Monthly costs may be higher than Latin America, but legal protections and EU healthcare are the trade-off. Versus U.S. coasts, Lagos can reduce specific costs while adding safety nets. For some, that peace of mind is worth the extra spend. Property options are broad, and long-term residency can open doors to citizenship over time. Many balance time between Portugal and the U.S. Lagos serves as a secure European base with ties stateside. Open Loop, which town offers the single biggest monthly savings? We'll reveal that in the outro and show how healthcare costs stack up. Alright, let's cut to the chase. The single biggest monthly savings on this list is Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. Typical single retiree budgets, $1,000 to $600 per month. Comparable U.S. coastal towns, $2,800 to $4,500 per month. That's $1,800 to $3,500 freed up monthly. Puerto Vallarta, $1,200 to $1,800. Playa del Carmen, $1,400 to $2,000. Tamarindo, $1,500 to $2,200. Las Terrenas, $1,000 to $2,600. Lagos, $1,800 to $2,600. For deep dives, subscribe to Retire Without Borders now. We'll go further into visa paperwork. We'll show real healthcare price comparisons. We'll explain tax implications for Americans abroad. Emergency and elective care can be dramatically cheaper than in the US next week. Taxes and healthcare, where you save the most per year. Stretch your retirement dollars on the beach. Subscribe to Retire Without Borders.